Alrighty, back to the game. I am here to make a pet for my Sims, finally. Just got done creating her a little bit ago, so now I'm gonna create a cat for her. Let's just name it Jay. It's gonna be a boy. Um, let's see. I don't really mess with the customizing of the animals. I usually just pick a cat and stick with it. Though I might edit something like the eyes or the ears. But I try to leave them alone as much as I can because I don't like making cats look funky. Though I think this cat might have a little bit of too small a head for its body. This cat right here really reminds me of my sister's cat, RJ. He's named after my late brother. He's a big orange fluffy guy who you can hold him in any way possible and he'll just flop back and trust you no matter what. I'm not exactly sure which type of cat I want. So I'm going to take a look at a couple of them. Oh, that one's actually really cute. The stripes remind me of a tiger, one of my favorite animals. I've barely started down this list yet though, so I'd like to take a look at a couple more. This reminds me of my boyfriend's cat actually. Just because of his markings. Let's see. I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear the voices and things in this game, but the cat is currently meowing. Sorry if I mess up in speaking. I'm not used to talking out loud while playing games, so I'm probably gonna mess up frequently and maybe even start stuttering. Oh, I really like that cat. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see, what should I add on? Those seem like dog collars to me. Let's see. I don't want anything too bright because I don't want it to clash with his coat. That makes him look a little funny, but I'm pretty sure all collars are gonna do that. Oh well, I'll just go with that one. He's gonna have some good traits that aren't entirely gonna ruin my house. Most of my pets I do choose non-destructive because I hate it when they start tearing up my furniture. The neat dogs, they're clean and they actually like being bathed. So that's actually a pretty good one to go with. And quiet is another one I have. Well, you know what? That's not a dog, so I'm not going to go with quiet this time. My dogs bark and bark and bark. And it drives me nuts sometimes. Let's see. I think I'm going to add playful onto this one. And my create a sim is finally finished. I can go in and place them in the house. Alright, so the town has finally loaded up. I have not made any more changes to it. I've placed this family, which has the man the woman we just created is going to marry. She's going to be moving into this little house right here. I created that in another town as well as this house here. I would really like to go in and show you this house, but I don't want to enter the family. Well, you know what, I guess I could really quickly. I'll just click return to game. Alright. So the house is currently sideways on this lot. I placed it, stupidly, onto a lot too small for its width. So here's the front door and it's gonna have to have a walkway coming out or something. Most of this house is actually made from blueprints. And the blueprints that are available when you download the seasons. Um, let's see. I've added a couple things, like this room right here. It has different wallpaper, but I just had to recently add that because my Sims had another child. I created this little playroom. It's taken a little bit for this stuff to load up because there's so much in here. I created this bedroom right here, and I created this room right here for the kids to like have a playing area to watch TV and stuff. One thing I really don't like about the spas is when you place them upstairs, you've got to have like this big thing down here that's like pretty gaudy to look at, but that's alright. This is actually one of my most favorite rooms right here for the Sims blueprints. I don't know why, but for some reason this palm tree just makes it look complete to me. As you can see, there's a nectar maker right here. So my Sims have a pretty big garden to squish the fruits in here and make nectar. So that's about it for this house. It's big, it's expensive, nothing really exciting about it. I don't have anything to save, I didn't change anything. Okay, so let's make this woman move in. Change active households. And we are going to choose her household. She's at a 2 difficulty. That's, for some reason, that's surprising to me because the bigger the family, the more difficult it is, but it's just one person and a pet, so I don't see why it would be at a 2 difficulty. Oh well. So as I said, there are going to be no cheats whatsoever used in this game, even when I'm not recording, which I plan to play most of this game while recording. I've got to move her in as normal. We start out in summer for the seasons expansion pack. Let's see, the weather talisman is actually popping up right here, which since I own Supernatural, I can use those creatures or whatever you guys want to call them to make different types of storms and weather sometimes help or hurt the economy on here. You can test weather. I'm gonna actually get my woman an umbrella to start off with because even in the summer it rains and it's not so nice when your sim has a moodlet when their clothing is soggy that you can't get rid of because you're not using cheats. I do believe you have to have testing cheats enabled true on, and if your sim has a moodlet that you do not want them to have anymore, hold CTRL and I think you right click, if not it's left click, but I'm pretty sure it's right click, and that moodlet will disappear. I do believe the same thing goes for, what do you call these things? For opportunities. I think if you hold CTRL and left click on them, or no, right click on them, they should disappear.